Did a DOGE engineer copy the Social Security database? Meta is buying Moltbook, the ridiculous social network populated by AI bots. And Wordle's creator is back with a new game. And it's a real chin scratcher. It's Wednesday, March 11th. And here's a quick look at tech news this morning from Engadget. The Inspector General's Office of the Social Security Administration is investigating allegations of a security breach by a member of the so-called Department of Government Efficiency operation, spearheaded by Elon Musk. A whistleblower has claimed that a former software engineer from DOGE said he possessed two databases from the Social Security Administration, one called Numinate and the other the master death file. The person reportedly asked for help transferring the databases from a thumb drive to his personal computer so that he could sanitize the data before using it at the company, an unnamed government contractor where he is currently employed. Those databases include personal information about more than 500 million living and deceased Americans. The Washington Post reported that the whistleblower complaint was filed with the Inspector General in January. When the Post contacted the agency and the company in January, both said they had not heard of the complaint. Both said they subsequently looked into the allegations and did not find evidence to confirm the claims. Now, it is unclear why the complaint is now being investigated, and neither party offered comment this week for the Post's article. The SSA watchdog informed both members of Congress and the Government Accountability Office of its investigation. These allegations follow a different whistleblower complaint filed last August about DOGE access and mishandling of data from the Social Security Administration. Charles Borgia, former chief data officer at the agency, claimed that an SSA database was stored in an unsecured cloud environment. Borgia said this is absolutely the worst-case scenario. There could be 1 or a million copies of it, and we will never know now. Well, Meta is snapping up Moltbook, a Reddit-like social network for AI agents that has been around since January and remains completely ridiculous. The company hasn't disclosed the terms of the deal. Moltbook and its creators, Matt Schlicht and Ben Parr, will be joining Meta Superintelligence Labs when the deal closes. That's expected to happen in the coming days, according to Axios. A Meta spokesperson said that the Moltbook team joining MSL will open up new ways for AI agents to work for people and businesses. Their approach to connecting agents through an always-on directory is a novel step in a rapidly developing space, and we look forward to working together to bring innovative, secure agentic experiences to everyone. Now, it seems current Moltbook users will be able to continue interacting with the platform for the time being. Moltbook was built on the back of OpenClaw, a tool that enables people to whip up AI agents that can interact with dozens of different apps. Schlicht used OpenClaw to create a bot named Claude Clauderberg and asked it to create a social network for AI agents. And that's how Moltbook came to be. Now, for what it's worth, Claude Clauderberg is a play on Mark Zuckerberg, and Moltbook is a clear riff on Facebook. So it is somewhat fitting that Schlicht vibe-coded his way to a job at Meta. It also emerged that it was relatively easy for humans to pose as AI agents and post on Moltbook. Again, all of this is just deeply, deeply absurd. Josh Wardle had a hell of a tough act to follow. His last game, Wardle, became incredibly popular thanks to its blend of simplicity, clarity, and shareability. Over 4 years and a 7-figure sale of Wardle to the New York Times later, Wardle has released his follow-up game. Like Wordle and its myriad clones, Parseword offers up one puzzle per day. It taps into the mechanics of cryptic crossword clues. So it might ask you to replace one of the words with a synonym, reverse it, Or find a homophone. You may need to remove letters from a word or combine it with another one to find the answer. There is a tutorial to help you get to grips with things and hints are available. Wardle told The New Yorker he was inspired by The Last of Us showrunner Craig Mazin, who he heard discuss the logic behind cryptics on a podcast. Wardle brought in two friends, Chris Derry and Matt Lee, whom he worked with at Reddit, to collaborate on the new game. They received permission to use clues from longtime cryptic constructors Emily Cox and Henry Rathbun. Thanks for listening. There's more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Anna Washenko and Chris Holt. Enjoy your day. I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.